One of the questions that you ask yourself at the beginning of the design for a fairy tale is, when is this fairy tale happening? And I think we decided that fairy tales aren't specific, so it's kind of a mix of eras in the clothes. In the end, it becomes about storytelling and what particular style, what particular design is going to work for each character. So the designs for this production of Cinderella are by Julian Crouch.
Ballet seemed to me to be more about kind of capturing location and atmosphere, but very minimally. I would draw something and then I would talk to Chris and we would model it up, and bit by bit we would remove things. And the same with the costume. You would make the costume and of course, you know, it has to move beautifully, and usually the way to do that is to take things away rather than add things. That was a new thing for me. It was interesting. So that for me was the biggest learning thing. I really loved it, but I loved it mostly because I was supported so well in that process, particularly by Oliver Haller. He taught me the fabrics that would move properly on the human body, and that for me was an extraordinary teaching. I learned more there than I've learned in years doing other things.
When you look at the designs and you see the end result, I think we achieved the look that he wanted. Even on an international sense, for a production of this size, these costumes are incredibly lightweight. There are 360 costumes, and another full-length ballet would be about 320 costumes.
I wanted to use a very brilliant puppeteer and designer called Basil Twist. We asked him to come and join the team.
The effects in the show, in some ways, no one will think of them as puppetry. They're kind of low-tech effects. It's bringing something to life, so it's making something come alive. It's very human. It's not slick. It's not high-tech. It's warm. It's enjoyable for the audience to participate in, and it's enjoyable for the dancers too, actually. You can see that they really like being a part of something extra that's beyond just their normal routine.
Well, I hope that our production of Cinderella will be everything that perhaps an audience would want from Cinderella, but with a few surprises along the way. Certainly a very magical production, a very rich theatrical experience.